in the mouth through the crushing of food particles into smaller bits. Food entering the oral cavity causes salivary glands to secrete saliva. Saliva contains salivary amylase, which starts chemical digestion by breaking down carbohydrates like glycogen and other polysaccharides into maltose and disaccharides. The tongue tastes the food and rolls into a bolus. This is pushed back into the pharynx, which is an opening between the trachea and the esophagus. The opening to the esophagus is regulated by contractions of the flap, the epiglottis, during swallowing. Food is pushed down the esophagus through peristalsis and to the stomach through the esophageal sphincter. The stomach contains gastric components of a low pH that dissolves food through churning and then creates a nutritious broth called chyme. Also, pepsin breaks down proteins into shorter polypeptides. Hydrochloric acid activates this inactive pepsinogen, which dissolves intercellular material. Chyme also goes to the small intestine, where most digestion and absorption occurs. In the duodenum, hydrochloric enzymes from the pancreas, which has sodium bicarbonate, restores the pH to higher levels. The liver produces bile, which is stored in the gallbladder, and though no digestion happens in these areas, bile salts are made that help with absorption. Pancreatic amylase hydrolyzes shorter polypeptides or maltose into disaccharides, which are built into intestinal epithelium, and disaccharides into monosaccharides. With proteins, the duodenum dismantles polypeptides into smaller polypeptides. Like pepsin, trypsin and chymotrypsin, activated by external kinase, break proteins into small polypeptides. Then dipeptidases and carboxylpeptidase and aminopeptidase split smaller polypeptides and small peptides into amino acids. Other enzymes then called nucleases hydrolyze DNA and RNA into nucleotides. The bile salts make sure the fat globules are emulsified. Lipase also hydrolyzes large fat quantities as they are insoluble in water by turning fat into glycerol and fatty acids. The ileum is responsible for water and nutrient absorption through the microvilli and villi that increase surface area with brush border cells. Hormones also regulate the whole process. Gastrin monitors pH and also more acid secretion in the stomach. Enterogastrinone, comprised of secretin, produces bicarbonate to lower acidity. Cholecystokinin is used to release bile. Zymogens are inactivated forms of these hormones. The large intestine has a pouch called the cecum or appendix that recovers water and cleanses bacterial waste. No digestion occurs here, but cellulose and waste leave the body through the rectum and then leave through the feces, through the anus as feces, and thus mechanical and chemical digestion end.